Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan and thank you guys so much for coming by. I really do appreciate you clicking on this video. Every time you see my face, you know, I come out with a video 2-3 times a day. You go, oh, click, pop into the video. You know, I try to keep my videos short and succinct. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos. I do appreciate every time you do leave a thumbs up. You know, it makes me feel good, first of all, but secondly, it helps my channel with growth so much, and I do need that because, you know, I got bills to pay, and YouTube ad money, even though it's like cents, does help a little bit with, you know, normal bills. You guys know what's up. Always trying to find another dollar. So give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want. You know, if you want to see more videos from me and you want to be notified. Today's video, I'm talking about something a little bit more controversial. So I know actually I might get a lot of hate for this. So don't be surprised if the thumbs down, you know, is a lot. You're probably watching this and you're like, oh, I'm gonna give this guy a thumbs down just for clicking on the video. Hear me out on this. Why I give my drivers 3 stars. You know, if you guys know me, my story, you know, I do drive for Uber and Lyft, but where I live, parking is absolutely horrendous, and if I want to drive, if I want to go somewhere that's 1.5 miles away, late at night, I do live in a, you know, somewhat dangerous area, but like it just doesn't make sense for me to drive my car and go park. So what I usually do is, you know, if I need to go somewhere quick, I'll just order a quick Uber, quick Lyft, and you know, it adds up. I've probably taken around 100, 200 rides as a passenger within the past few months. You know, I'm talking about rides almost every day, every other day. And so, yeah, let me get into this. Why do I rate my drivers 3 stars? That's not every driver. Most drivers I rate 5 stars. I would say 9 times out of 10, it's a 5-star. But more often than you would think. You'd be surprised at how many drivers are just making so many mistakes. Maybe I'm a driver, so I just know, maybe it's because I'm a driver, I just know the proper procedures, but I've had drivers who drive on the wrong side of the road. I've had drivers who run red lights. I had one driver who, I got in the car, and before I even shut the door, he was speeding off and cut some guy off and almost got into an accident. I didn't have my seatbelt on yet. Just dangerous drivers. I've had guys make illegal U-turns in the middle of a double yellow line. The guy didn't even make a full U-turn, so he had to do it like a 3-way U-turn, and a car almost came and hit us because he was in the middle of the wrong lane, stuck there trying to make a U-turn. I've had guys like just speed like crazy. One guy I had, he went to the gas station, didn't even ask like it was during a pool ride, which I think he was the dangerous driver. I still would have gave him 5 stars, but I mean, he didn't even ask if he could go to the gas station, and I was in a hurry, and he just stops at the gas station, puts gas in, doesn't even say anything to us. All of us in the pool are like, is this guy serious? And he goes inside and gets himself a drink. I'm like, dude, we got places to go. We're paying for time. I had one guy preach to me about religion. He told me I was going to go to hell if I didn't believe in his religion. He was yelling at me at the top of his lungs. You'd be seriously surprised at how many drivers out there are just like, they're just, I don't even know how to, it's like, it's worse than just not using common sense. It's worse than making mistakes. They literally give 0 Fs. I don't want to cuss in here because, you know, got to get that money. But they are just speeding around like crazy, making wrong, not wrong turns. I don't care if they make a wrong turn. That's fine if they miss the wrong turn. I'm like, I don't really care, you know, that's a human that's like a mistake. But if they're intentionally speeding, running red lights, making illegal turns when, you know, they clearly know that it's illegal, and basically the reason I rate 3 stars, one is if I feel in danger. If people don't realize, like, I made one video where I told everyone that I rated my driver a 1 star. And I got so many thumbs down and so many people saying, oh my gosh, you know, you're a driver. I can't believe you rated another driver 1 star. Guys, use common sense. This is Uber and Lyft. People, when you're driving your passenger, You know, driving is one of the leading causes of deaths and accidents and injuries. When you're driving your passenger, they are trusting you with their life that you don't crash and, you know, they die. Like, it's a huge liability for you to take somebody. And when I'm trying to go somewhere, do you think I will want to trust my life with somebody who doesn't even care, speeding around, cutting people off, almost getting us into accidents? No. I rate them a 3-star because when you rate a driver a 3-star, you don't get paired with them again. You know, that driver is like, I don't want other people. I literally don't want that driver driving people around because, you know, they're more likely to get into an accident and possibly end up in a death. And that's just not, that's not what Uber and Lyft is meant to be. So many drivers get into accidents every single day. That's why rideshare insurance costs more, because rideshare drivers get into accidents more because they just drive more statistically. So that's why I rate some drivers bad. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, I have great drivers, but more often, like, I'm not gonna say more often than not. That's what I'm like coming to my head, but because it's not. Most drivers are good, but more often than you would think. You would be surprised. Go out and take 10, 20 Uber rides, you know? You'll find that a lot of drivers are making crazy mistakes and you're like thinking to yourself, is this person serious? It's absolutely ridiculous. So shout out to all the great drivers out there who are not making, you know, I wouldn't say mistakes because everyone does make mistakes, but everyone who out there who actually does care about their passenger and does follow the laws of the road. It is super important. I always say follow the laws of the road, you know, don't speed, even if you're on the freeway. You know, you can follow the flow of traffic obviously, but you do not need to be zipping around. I had one driver who, like, you know, we were kind of in traffic and he's like zipping around, like, you know, it's like, I already get anxiety, but he's like zipping around cars, like cutting people off, people are honking at him, and he like does not care at all. I'm like, dude, relax. Like, you know, you're gonna get into an accident driving like this, driving like a crazy guy. So drive safely, and, you know, shout out to all the people who do drive safely. It's literally about safety. Safety is the #1 reason. If I have a safe driver, if he or she is driving at a safe speed, you know, if he gets me there safely, I will always give a 5-star and always leave a big tip. But if they get me there unsafely, if I don't feel safe at all, I will usually tip them 3 stars and not tip. That's how I work. Sorry, I am that guy. If I go to a restaurant and the food is horrible, and the server comes up to me and asks me, how's the food? I'm not gonna say, oh, the food's great. I'm gonna be like, well, I don't like it. You know, they asked, Uber and Lyft asked, how was the ride? I'm not gonna give them a 5-star when I felt like I was about to die. Some of my friends are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you complain at restaurants. I'm like, I'm not complaining, I'm just telling them the truth. Like, you know, when you go to a restaurant and the food is horrible, or if you get chicken that's not cooked in the middle and you complain about it, that actually helps the restaurant a lot, because, you know, you're actually saving people from never coming back again, because other people, you know, you're preventing the restaurant from providing that experience to other people. Trust me, I worked at a restaurant. We liked it when people would say, hey, you know what, the rice was undercooked, or, you know, the pasta's too soft, or so, like literally anything, and we can actually go back to the kitchen and like find out, maybe, like, I don't know, we want to use top quality, and that's what Uber and Lyft is as well, top quality. So that's why I rate some drivers 3 stars. Thank you. That's it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs down, because I know there's going to be thumbs downs. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.